Hey, here we are. Here we are. Do some more Powered Cube today. Basically, probably just going to be doing Powered Cube until Lorwyn release. And then once Lorwyn releases, I'll do a bunch of Lorwyn limited stuff. And then probably try out Standard and see what's going on there. Been saving up my rare and mythic wild cards to be able to craft some standard decks and see what's going on. So that should be fun. But for today, we'll be doing some Powered Cube. Gonna go ahead and just go right into it. Well, there's a Tameo. There's also Polluted Delta. I think we're taking Tameo. Tameo's too good. Tameo. Okay. So yeah, Tameo, Polluted Delta. I'm gonna go with Tameo here though. The Kefka over here that you guys can't see, but
This is an interesting story.
um Underground Sea. It's also Inquisition. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like it's either Inquisition or Underground Sea, but I'll take Inquisition for now. I mean, it's unlikely Underground Sea comes around. Same with Polluted Delta, so. Hmm. Emperor of Bones is just a really solid card. Snuff Out's also pretty good. I think I'm just gonna go with Emperor though. So Teferi, a Tinker. We could just grab Tinker, do that type of stuff. Or we grab Teferi and I don't know. I don't even know if we're blue though. I mean, I guess if we're Tinker, we're blue anyway. Yeah, I'm okay with Teferi here, I guess. It's a little weird. Our mana doesn't really work with it, but it's just a really good card. Obviously, Tinker's a consideration, but we don't. It's like early for a Tinker, I guess. Like we don't have any sort of Tinker setup. We could take Tinker and hope to set it up, but I feel like Teferi is just better value. It's Undercity Sewers, Edict, Sentinel. It's either Sewers or Edict. I don't really want a tap land though, so I think I'll just take the removal. More removal. Board clear. I mean, board clear with our current setup isn't bad. You know, it's either Damnation or Infernal Grasp here. Also Upheaval, but we don't have anything for Upheaval currently. Double black on Damnation makes it challenging. I think I'm going to take the Grasp here. The rest is great. Watery Grave is also great. Take that. Verge is something we need. There's also Cut Down, Brazen Borrower. Unearth currently only hits Tameo and Emperor. So, yeah, I think I want the land here. I mean, Brazen Borrower is not bad too, but none of these are great. We can take a Dark Confidant, but I don't know if we're actually playing Dark Confidant. Wait, why did it give us Cut Down, dude? Like, I don't understand. It's a Troll for Swamp Cycling. Take a Vindicate, I guess, or maybe a Tishana. Hmm. Tishana's probably a little bit better. Not really playing any of this. Why didn't it give me the land that I selected? I selected the land, double-clicked the land, and it gave me Cut Down instead. I mean, Cut Down's fine, but like, I wanted the Verge. I don't know what's going on with this game sometimes. All right, let's see. Okay, so there's some really good cards here. Hull Breacher being most likely. It's also Reanimate and Necromancy here with a Lotus Petal and a Wasteland as well. No More Lies, something we could potentially be interested in. Maybe it'll wheel, but I think Hull Breacher is the call here for sure. Dark Slick Shores, Gloom Lake, Boosty Tootie. That's a fun card. I'll take a Booster Tutor. Maybe one of these dual lands comes around. Urtai is the only card here that really fits. We could potentially do a Parallax Wave too, though. Parallax Wave is insane. It just doesn't... Our mana's not great for it. I don't know, maybe we try Urtai. I've never really played with Urtai, to be honest. I'll give it a shot. Knight's Whisper, Barrogoyf is so good. Barrogoyf is so good. Also, Quantum Riddler is good too. Barrogoyf is just such a crazy card. Just an immediate threat they have to deal with. There's also the Displacer Kitten while we have Teferi, right? But Displacer Kitten could come around, especially in this pack. There's actually a lot of really good picks in this pack, like Entomb, Quantum Riddler, Steam Vents, Counterspell, Night's Whisper, Chainlight, like a lot of good cards. There's a chance Displacer Kitten comes around in this pack because this is a kind of a stacked pack. Like even Creeping Tar Pit and Resting Vents have their uses. Ponder Elspeth. Ponder Elspeth. Yeah, we need a ponder here. Sure. I don't love passing Elspeth. Samwise is good too, but just not with what we have currently. If we had like a Lotus Petal from earlier, or like some things to sack, maybe that would work, but um nothing crazy here. We could take a Cecil and just run with that. Yeah, I don't mind just taking a Cecil. I don't really want to take this tapped land. We're not really doing Oculus stuff. I think Cecil's fine. Treasure Cruise is not bad. Kind of anti-synergy with Barrogoyf, but I'll take it for now. Thoughtseize is sick. Yeah, really good. Missing out on Bitter Triumph is a little sad. Blood Crypt's also good. We're not really in red currently, but could be later. But I mean, Thoughtseize is just way too good to pass here. I mean, Lotus Petal's certainly not bad. Necromancy, there's also the land if we just decide we want to go into red, but I'll take the Lotus Petal. Uh, hmm. Part of me wants to take Luris here. I think I'll just take the land in case there's something green we want to splash for. I don't know. Nothing in particular here that looks amazing. Just take like a Dion or something. Leovold is something we could splash green for potentially. I guess I'll take that. There's also Chain Lightning, which would give us a reason to be in red. Take the Chain Lightning actually. I don't know if we're playing it, but Willow Rush Verge gives us more green splash if we need it. Tersa is fine. Deal of the Dead. All right. Well, there's Mox Jet, so I guess we're taking that. What else is there? Missing out on Swords. It's a good card. Memory Lapse, Malcolm, Spell Pierce, Sheldock. Great cards there. Yeah, we're taking the Mox Jet. This card is Sheldock. You guys can't see it. Take the Mox Jet here. Narset, Mystic Confluence. Mystic Confluence feels like the play. Also a Scrubland, which would be really good. Kind of need that for if we're playing Teferi. It's searchable with Troll. Let's take Confluence, though, I think. Okay. Tropical Island. Just don't have much green. Like, I don't really want to play Witherbloom Command. Card's not very good. It's like Mana Confluence or Consider, I guess. Hmm. Fatal Push, Kolaghan's Command, Otawara. Take a Fatal Push. Echo, Brainstorm, Jace. We could take Jace here. Jace would actually be pretty good here. Mystical Tutor, Brain Freeze. Preacher. Um, how are we winning this game? Take a Mystical Tutor, I guess. Don't really like how this draft is panning out, though. Gotten like no fixing. As a shit pack, Cossack Bronco. The only like real pick in the pack anyway. Memory Lapse came around. That's really cool. Scrubland. Take the Confluence. Um, don't really want any of those. Hmm. Yeah, nothing crazy here. I'll take a Regrowth. Take a Preacher. Figure of Destiny. Okay. All right. Um, hmm. Our curve is quite low. Dark Confidant might actually be good here. Troll's basically just here to grab Scrubland and Watery Grave. We could just cut white, make the deck a little bit more consistent. We would add like Dark Confidant. We probably don't need Consider too much. Low power. Bunch of cards here. I think I would want these in. If that's the case. And we can go down a swamp because we have a jet. Um, I mean, Teferi is just sort of hard to cast. We don't really have the lands. Like, if we take out these, take that out, then go down a swamp. So we're just one card over. Let's take out the Consider. I don't hate this. I mean, it's kind of an aggressive blue-black deck. We've got Hand Disruption. We've got Early Creatures. Card draw with Tameo, Ponder, Hull Breacher, some Interruption, Tashana, Interruption, Memory Lapses, Counter, Mystic Confluence, Urtai, some removal. I mean, it's got a little bit of everything. It just doesn't do anything broken. Hmm. Let's go and give it a shot. No black land. Nope. Better. We just bought him a swamp here. In T, we can just go ahead and push. Play our Bronco. Sure. Kill the Seed Shark. Swing with the Bronco. Got a land. It's good. Pop the bobble. Makdi and Itla. Am I okay with offering the trade? Kinda. Next jet. Very nice. Yeah, that's fine. Play the jet. Batterskull. Okay. Go ahead and play out a Barrogoyf. Unfortunate. Really lucky answer, of course. Just gonna play Preacher. Man, just removal on removal, huh? Have to take another 4. Well, don't have a choice. That's a flying threat that we can't deal with currently. I mean, this is useless, but... Sure, okay. Because then we can block the Batterskull, but then he can just equip Batterskull to Brazen Borrower. Urza's Saga. Yeah, that's pretty good here. And this guy's top decking like a motherfucker. Holy shit. Where's my top decks like that? God, I would love to have any kind of top deck that wasn't just land. Well, Emperor of Bones is a card. Doesn't do a ton here, but... So we can get a Barrogoyf and at least gain some life back. Don't gain any life back. He just gets to keep doing his thing. Yep, he just seems to have the perfect answer to everything we're doing. How does every opponent seem to do that? I don't know. Crazy. Doesn't matter what deck I build. Opponents just always have exactly what they need. Yeah. Play the Batterskull. Whole Breacher's just dead in my hand. It's just useless. Yep. We are Denzo. Guess I should have taken the Damnation, huh? I guess so. Yeah, I mean, he was in top deck mode and then top decked Batterskull and then top decked Removal and then top decked Urza's Saga. So I top decked land Lotus Petal. So yeah, that's how my day's going. That's how my day's going. I hate this hand. I hate this hand so much. It doesn't do anything. Like requires so much of my opponent, but I can't really mulligan. It's like keepable-ish. Mountain cycling. Mountain cycling, huh? They got the old borders. Love that. Okay, so this land means we can keep holding up Confluence. So, I mean, we're just always holding up something now, whether it's removal. I mean, do we just Tidebinder this? I don't know. We could. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't really know. I don't really think it's worth it, but like, yeah, we can hopefully Tidebinder or Hull Breach when he goes to draw with that. Reanimate. We just let him reanimate it and then shoot it with Grasp, I think. Play our land, play our Mox Jet. That way we don't have to use the Lotus Petal to Mystic Confluence. So in response to this, we can Hull Breach. Now he probably doesn't want to attack with Gobin. No, he does. Okay, you still have to discard, though. Okay. Fatal Push is nice. We can just push the bird and start swinging. Hold up Confluence and Tidebinder. Bitter Triumph. Yeah, we'll counter because they can only pay 2 and then just draw a couple cards. Well, you can see what's in their hand, at least. Frantic Search, get that out of there. Can't be blocked. Let's play a Jace. Opponent goes to transform, but we will Tishana. Now it's just a 2/2. let's get Jace online here. Yeah, we'll just discard the island. Well, let's just give him -2. Swing for 6. Play a Tameo and hold up Urtai. We're looking pretty good here. Pretty darn good. Yep. GG. Just fatal push.
At least I look like I know what I'm doing.
All right. That worked out very well. That is much more like what this deck wants to do. So that starting hand was a little awkward, but it turned out that our opponent sort of played into it really badly, which worked out for us. Old Breacher got some value. Tashana got some value. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Thoughtseize turn 1. Natural Order, Scavenging Ooze, Kyoshi. I mean, Oko's the scariest. But we can take Oko with Kozilek, so let's take, it's probably just like Natural Order. And then we'll just take out Oko next. Endurance. Hmm. I don't know. I mean, Oko is just the biggest threat. We got to take Oko. We'll play Ooze here. The question is now, do we just hold up Tishana? Or do we get a little bit proactive and play like Dark Confidant? I think what I want to do is hold up Tishana, and then next turn we can, hopefully if we draw a land, we can play like one of these two and hold up Memory Lapse. So I mean, they could just play Endurance. Oh, they can't play Endurance here. Yeah, I think we Tidebinder no matter what, because I don't know, I guess that does feel pretty bad. So not getting a land. Ramanop is a little scary. Fuck, no land sucks. I think we just have to hold. We can hold up Tishana and Infernal Grasp. Sucks. I don't really know which one is more important to kill. I think it's probably Scavenging Ooze since we have Emperor, so... Man. Land would be great. No land. No land. Well, let's take Emperor then. Let's just play him. At least prevent Scavenging Ooze from coming back. He's pretty stuck on green here. Land is great. So now we can play Dark Confidant and hold up like Memory Lapse. We drew one of our biggest spells. So Dark Confidant, the biggest spell Dark Confidant could hit and deal damage to us is 4 with Urtai. Everything else is either 0, 1, or 2. Or 3, I guess. But even then, we have Tishana, so there's like only Hull Breacher. Yeah, I think we'll just play Dark Confidant, and then we can hold up Emperor plus memory or Memory Lapse. I guess or Memory Lapse. Let's get rid of Oko. No attacks. Okay. Land from Confidant is nice. Let's just hold up Mystic Confluence. I think let's I was gonna say let's attack, but don't know. So we have Memory Lapse if we attack any blocks. Give him 2 damage and turn. Land is great. Get rid of Ramanop. Exile it with Emperor. Remand. Sure. Still hold up Memory Lapse doing this. Take Ramanop. We'll swing for 4. As soon as he gets a green mana, he can just play Endurance. Strip Mine, sure. Itali. We Memory Lapse that for sure. He's going to cast it next turn, but then we can hold up Confluence. Another land from Dark Confidant. Dark Confidant putting in work. Okay, so what does he have under here? So we can increase the clock a little bit here. We could still hold up Mystic Confluence that way. Unless he strip mines, so I guess if he strip mines, we can't. So we don't really want to do that. If he got like land, he could strip mine, play land, play Itali, and then we couldn't Mystic Confluence if we did that. So just go for 4 here. With the Lotus Petal, I guess we could. Itali, so we counter. Draw, draw. So now we get Atali, right? Yeah. Oh, he's got some way to kill Emperor? Oh, okay, okay. Right, so he can do this. The endurance will trigger, but then we just Tidebinder. Oh, that's nasty. He's gonna pick himself so that we don't get a Tali, but then we just boom. We can counter this. Yeah, that was disgusting. Emperor Bone put in a lot of work there. He didn't like really do much, but he just kept our opponent in check, and then we were able to use our counter spells to just tempo him out. That was nice. Yeah, not bad. Removal for early stuff, and then we could play some threats, sure. So Dark Confidant for turn 2 if we need to. Draws a card. Sure. Let's just go ahead and play Preacher. We can get this going. Barrow can be a little bit harder to kill later. Comet. That is scary. One. Make some 1/1s. At least could be worse. Okay. So we can kill Comet. So let's attack with Preacher. Just here. Do the 2, and then we'll just play Urtai to kill Comet. Elspeth. Yeah. He's got the deck. Um let's Thoughtseize first. Skull Clamp's scary. Gonna have to take that. Um let's go like this and like this. Yeah, so we can push to save Urtai. Gain a land. Or gain him life, I mean. Make some more 1/1s. Man, his draw was crazy. Sure. Take the cut down, I guess, probably. Barrogoyf, sure. Mox Jet. We can redirect if we like cut down something. So I'd rather just swing out at Elspeth. I guess Preacher has to swing here. That's fine. So we just played Barrogoyf. He Spirit Realms it. So let's just booster tutor here. See if we can find something good. Urza's pretty good. Bitter Triumph also gets rid of her, so I think that's probably the play here. So we can cut down. He's not gonna. Damn. Maybe Bitter Triumph was not the best pick. Might have been Urza, actually. Because he still has the redirect lightning. Eh? Sure. What? Pretty much have to shuffle. Memory Lapse is good. It lets us Bitter Triumph take the 3, Memory Lapse the redirect lightning. Good lord, this guy's draws, man. He's, crazy. Yeah, he popped off with the staff. I don't know, probably could have played better, but at the end of the day, like, just didn't have what we needed. So we take the 3, do this. He's gonna redirect, and then we Memory Lapse the redirect. But now we have to deal with Batterskull. You could have just Stoneforged it. Because Barrogoyf doesn't... Barrogoyf just dies to touch the Spirit Realm. Unfortunately. Yeah, we just lose. He just gets to exile it. Then we just take a bunch. It's over. It's just losing games to opponents who draw way better than we do, as per usual. Nothing new here, nothing different. Everything's fine. Kitty? Oh, kitty. Yeah. As per usual. Perchance, perchance. Or maybe. Kitty. Kitty. Whoopsie poopsie. This is a cool hand. It's nice. See what's going on over there. Uro, Oko, Scythe Cat. Alright, well, we'll take an Oko. Get out of there. Everything else we can deal with, for the most part. Ponder. Take a Jace. Kitty, what are you doing? You cannot keep walking in front of me, bro. I'm sorry, dude. This is not how this is gonna work. I think I just want to play Emperor of Bone and Jace here. Emperor, Jace. Next, take the Sirach. Might as well play the Lotus Petal. Nissa, just probably make a thing, yeah. So let's do this. Discard the Swamp, transform Jace. Then we'll grab Shouldred's Edict. They have to sacrifice a Planeswalker. Kitty, hey, stop, please. Then let's take the Cub. Just chill. Probably just play. Oh, Shelldock Isle is good for them. I didn't play Dark Confidant because I want to hold up Emperor. We can just block his 4/4 with 4/3. X equals 4. Does he have like a Roboroid or something? Questing Beast. Okay, take 4. Give this -2. Play Confidant. Play Swamp. Exile Questing Beast. No attacks. Ben Jace. Yeah, so here you can probably play and replay Uro. Okay, no, he can't replay Uro. He didn't draw land. Fellows. So we're going to get an Uro, or exile his Uro at least. We took 5 off the Mystic Confluence. Wonderful. Can bounce both of those, though.
I have a lot to think about.
Grab the Uro. No attacks. Sure. Sure. He can't activate Shelldock. If we Mystic and draw 3, then he can. I don't really want to do that. I almost think I'd rather just Mystic bounce all his creatures. Sure. Wow, 2 of our highest cards that we got hit off of from Dark Confidant. Yeah, so we can minus and we can grab Inquisition and we can take Bristly Bill.
Knowledge is a skeleton key.
And we can play Creature. Play land. Fortunately, we can't really attack. And I could attack with Dark Confidant and just... He probably wouldn't even block it, right? Sure. I mean, we can just tie our own Dark Confidant here. Which kind of seems like the right play, just because, well, he'll be able to shell dock, which is scary. If we do it right now, he can just shell dock after we draw the card. So maybe go upkeep. I mean, we can't die to this. Okay, it's just a land. We draw. Let's play the land. Uptick on Raphelos.
Every problem has a solution.
Exile Oko. Let's swing like this. Good turn. So now we can shell dock. But we can just counter this ability. You can just do it again next turn, I guess. I don't know. I've never played with Urtai before. Might have just handed him the game there. Fanatic. Now he gets to Shelldock. Quantum Riddler. Yeah, that's a good one for him. So it would have been better to just let Shelldock resolve. He gets the Riddler, but then we kill the Riddler. I guess. Please be kind. Mox Jet. Boosty Toots. Let's see what we get. Minsk and Boo, huh? Can we cast Minsk and Boo? We actually can. We actually can cast Minsk and Boo. Do we have Delirium? We have Sorcery, Land, Instants. We don't have Delirium. But if we had Sorcery, Land, Instant, Artifact, we would. And then we could just kill Riddler with Unholy Heat. That's probably it here. Wow. Perfect answer. Once again. Awesome.
Solving mystery.
And we're drawing shit. Damn, man. That sucks. I actually had the perfect answer. Yeah, I mean, we kind of have to swing with Confidant here. Okay. Yeah, we brought him back in the game by Urtying the trigger on Shelldock instead of just killing the Riddler. Unfortunately. Eternalize. Makes a 4/4. Million mana. Yeah, we fucking dug our own grave with this one. Nice. Dug our own grave with that one. Not to mention his draws were crazy. Holy shit. Well, 2 wins, 2 and 3. Could have been better. Could have been better. Open a couple packs. Bam, bam. The hell is this pack? I guess I was not playing during that time. Innistrad. Got another mythic. All right. Let's start a new draft. Maybe we'll get something better. I don't know. I feel like that last deck probably wasn't bad. I think I've just been misplaying like crazy. like I guess I've just never played with Urtai before. So it wasn't like a Tishana thing where it stops the triggered ability and then like nullifies the effect of the card. It just counters it once, right? So I should have just let him play the Riddler and then just kill the Riddler. Or I wonder if I could have even stopped it on the stack, so That's some, you know, I'll remember that for next time. I mean, Prismatic Vista is a nice early take. It's just leaves you open. Baleful Strix is fun. One of my favorite cards. Blackcleave Cliffs. It's just a good land. Um, I don't know. What are we thinking here? There's a Tinker as well. We could just take Tinker, and there's a Triplicate Titan. You just take Tinker and try to do Tinker things. I don't know. I'm kind of down for the Strix. It's an artifact. Yeah, we take into Strix. Ooh, Polluted Delta is a really good follow-up to the Strix. Um, yeah, I think it's Polluted Delta here. It's not the original art. I like the original art more, but it is pretty cool still. Take the Polluted Delta. Dismembers, good removal. Miscalc is a good blue card. I just love the old version. It just looks like a cool, like, watercolor painting. I have it in as a playmat. It's like I think it's one of the first playmats that I bought actually. I don't know, removal, miscalc. I think removal might be better actually. I'm down for dismember. Oh, there's a mana drain. That is a mana drain. We're in blue black again, I guess. But that is a mana drain, and that is a good ass card. Jesper Etching. Oh, he's just done a lot of magic artwork. That's cool. I wish I was better at knowing which artists did stuff. Inquisition. We are back here in black again. Archon with Animate Dead in the same pack is crazy. I think I'd want to take the payoff first, though. So let's take Archon. Oh, and then we hit Reanimate. That's really nice. That's really nice. I think this is kind of what our last deck was missing, was a way to present like a really large threat. Jesper does a lot of the real classic fantasy stuff with dragons, goblins, villains. I wonder if he's done art for the new Lorwyn set that's coming out in a few days. This deck is looking great so far. This art's cool. I like this art a lot. It's really sick. His like split jaw, fucking nasty. This deck is looking great. Deck is looking awesome. Even if we can't end up reanimating Archon, we could mana drain like something big and then cast Archon off of the mana drain too, right? So like that's still a possibility. I think we'd probably take Sheldock here. Sheldock's not as good in like a control-y type of deck, but if we're playing things like Archon, it could come up where we have Archon under Sheldock or something, so I don't hate it. Nothing crazy here. We could take a Trinket Mage just like as a potential if we end up getting like a low-cost artifact to play later. But we're not going to play Trinket Mage unless that's the case. Overlord. Overlord's not bad. I don't know if we're playing it for sure, but it does the mill thing, which we want with like Archon in the graveyard. We want him to get in the graveyard. We want to have Reanimate in our hand. Nothing crazy here. We'll just take the Blooming Marsh in case there's maybe some green we want to splash. Gobin or Consult, or take the red land for red splash if there's red. Consult is just really nice card draw that I would like to have. We don't have much at the moment, so we'll take that. Persist goes great with Archon. This guy, I don't know if we're playing him, but it's a playable card at least, technically. Pack 2. Pack 2. No power. But there's a Ragavan. I mean, Ragavan's a reason to play red for sure. Southie fits into our colors. Not really an upheaval deck here. Talisman is also in our colors, but I think Talisman usually will wheel. I think I just want to take the Ragavan. It's just the best card in the pack. Another, like, Godless Shrine is also potentially an option. But let's go with Ragavan. Remand is sick. There's also Badlands, Darkslick Shores. I think I want Remand first, hoping that one of these lands wheels. If not one of the lands, then, you know, there is a spot for Mind Twist potentially. Fatal Push, also good removal. Unmarked Grave can get Archon into the graveyard for Persist and Reanimate. So there's other cards in here that we would like, but Remand is just such a good card. Orcish Bowmasters is just easily one of the best cards in the entire cube, and we have to take it. Obviously, passing Grizzlebrand is sad. Doggo. We don't have white. We don't have white. We have to take Bowmasters. We have to. We literally have to. This card is so disgustingly good. Doggo, white Doggo. This dog is really good. The dog is really, really strong. Especially with something like Baleful Strix or Archon, we could just keep like flickering it, because basically when it attacks, it like exiles something and then it comes back on your end step, right? Works really well with a couple of creatures that we have. But Bowmaster's just crazy good. This pack's a little weak. I guess Snuff Out is an option. Because we're gonna have swamps and it's just free removal. Take that. So Blazemire is probably the pick because that gives us a little bit of better way to play Ragavan. But this doesn't make red on turn 1, so this would be more for like dashing Ragavan out. But we'll still play it. Go for the Throat is just good removal again. Daze. Also here. Knight's Whisper draws us cards. I like that. Troll can find... we don't have much Troll can actually find, but... you can do like the Troll Reanimate, Troll Persist, something like that. He also just finds swamps. So if we find like I think Underground Sea passed, if I remember correctly, but we could still get like Watery Grave or Badlands or something. Godless Shrine is a swamp. So it's either Godless Shrine or Talisman here. Godless Shrine or Talisman. Godless Shrine lets us potentially play white if there's any white cards like Felia. But, I mean, that card's gone now. Talisman's in our colors, but I think I don't like the Talismans at all. I think they feel really bad. Okay, so this is that one pack that passed. We would love to take Unmarked Grave. Fatal Push also very good, but Darkslick Shores just gives us a little bit of fixing, which we desperately need right now. Unmarked Grave has the potential to be, you know, there's other things we can do with Unmarked Grave. Here I want to take Collective Brutality. Maybe even Gristlebrand, to be honest. Collective Brutality is really nice because we could like discard Archon if it's in our hand. But Gristlebrand's fun. Gristlebrand's cool. I haven't really ever seen anybody play him in this format. We'll just take the... I guess we'll take the Oliphant just because we could potentially get mountains later. We'll take the Bleach Bone for the same reason we took the Godless Shrine. Kitty, please. Please, kitty. This guy. And Trespasser. Okay, last pack. Last pack, we get a Mox Pearl. So that's nice. We'll take the Mox Pearl. What else is in here? Grief is a great card, but the rest of the pack doesn't look that good. This pack, when it comes around, there's really going to be like nothing for us here. But we got to take the Mox. Lutry's nice. Lutry's just a really good card. It's also a River Pyre, which does make red on turn 1. But Lutri you can like double snuff out or something would be cool. Even like a double Knight's Whisper, just draw a bunch of cards. Okay, Scalding Tarn is incredible. Blood Crypt is incredible. It's got to be one of these two, and I think it's Scalding Tarn. We'd love the Blood Crypt to come around. Very unlikely considering this pack is so red. But we'll take Scalding Tarn here. Wow, Comet is in red-white. Card is good. It's also a Toxic Deluge. But we have, like, the creatures we do have are small, although... But also Snapcaster. Snapcaster is not bad. I mean, we have Snapcaster Inquisition, Snapcaster Reanimate, something like that. I mean, we could Flash in this deck. Flash actually is kind of sick because you can flash out Archon or Grizzlebrand and then reanimate them. So you could like flash out Grizzlebrand, draw 7 cards, and then he dies. Or I guess you would just want to flash out Archon mostly. But it is a way to get the card out of your hand at least. Sort of an awkward pack here. Take Urza, I guess. Memory Lapse is awesome. Love a Memory Lapse here. Damnation. We didn't take the other board clear, and I had wished that we did, so let's go ahead and just take Damnation. Yeah, like flash out Archon into reanimate Archon is kind of nuts. Unfortunately, we didn't get the way like we didn't get like an Entomb or something like that. I don't know. We could take Show and Tell just because technically Show and Tell does something in our deck, but I don't think we're gonna play it. I mean, this pack doesn't really have anything either. It's a Wheel of Fortune. Take Wheel of Fortune. Not really playing any of this. Yeah, we're kind of a weird, like, control-y deck with a reanimate WinCon. We don't have a consistent way to get these cards into the graveyard. So maybe we should be playing something like Overlord. I mean, DRC is technically a way to do that. Embrith, it's whatever. Samwise. Okay. I mean, deck's cool. Deck is certainly cool. Let's put Lutri as companion here. Is there a reason to play Wheel of Fortune? I guess Wheel of Fortune is a way to put Archon and Grizzlebane in the graveyard if they're in our hand. It also pairs well with Orcish Bowmasters, so there is like a reason to play it. Our fixing is not the best. Like playing a turn 1 Ragavan is pretty unlikely, to be honest. Um, yeah, we'll try it. I don't hate it. It's a little. It's kind of. I feel like it's sort of missing pieces that provide consistency, like the Unmarked Grave or Entomb or something like that. But like, I mean, this hand's not bad, right? We can play DRC turn 1. We've got card draw, we've got removal, we've got hand disruption. Got all our colors. Preordain. Yeah, we're just gonna go turn 1 DRC. Let's go Inquisition on them. Surveil. I'll take a Shelldock Isle. Grab Expedition map. They just have a Mystic Confluence, so they can just Pyrite Spellbomb our DRC, but that's fine. Bauble. We'll see a card in our hand. Let's do we need to shell dock now? I don't think we need to shell dock right now, right? He's just got Island Confluence. He can't even play Confluence next turn. Yeah, let's just draw first. There's Grizzlebrand. Now it makes sense to play the Shelldock. Well, I guess it makes sense to play the Darkslick Shores, actually, because it comes in untapped right now. And we can just hold up Dismember if we need to. So crack the bauble. We'll see a random card. What card did he see? He saw Island. Okay. Memory Jar. Sure. Let's play our Island. Inquisition doesn't do anything here, so we can't, there's no like Snapcaster Inquisition that matters. We don't really care too much if he memory jars, I guess. Okay. So we're discarding all these cards at the end of the turn. So we can Bowmasters plus Memory Lapse. I mean, this is a good hand for us. Plays Pinnacle. Or Warps Pinnacle. Memory Lapse that. Golos, sure. So we get our Bowmasters out. Golos probably finds Tolarian Academy, I would assume. Okay. We can dismember Golos easily. Let's go dismember Golos. Yeah, pay the red. Play the swamp. Swing for 2. And just hold up Consult. Could also hold up like Snapcaster Dismember, Snapcaster Memory Lapse. Okay, we can play the Shelldock now. Probably Mana Drain under there is good. Swing for 2. So you might just like Mystic Confluence, draw 3 or something. Bounce, return, return. I mean, I don't hate Snapcaster. Also, returning this doesn't really matter, right? Like we can play it again. It would just stop him from drawing 2 cards right now. It just means he has to do it. Doesn't have to do a main phase, I guess, but we're more tapped out currently. If he doesn't do it now, we have mana drain. So he should do it now. He should just like Mystic Confluence, bounce Orcus, draw 3, I think is what he should do. Or double bounce, draw 1, maybe. Yeah. Let's play Polluted Delta. Let's play Mox Pearl. I'm going to swing for 3. Don't need to put Lutri in hand here. Mind Twist. Technically, we wouldn't have cared too much because Grizzlebrand in our graveyard means persist and reanimate our live draws, but we also get to crack this, go get a land. We get a bunch of mana from mana drain, and then we can actually just cast Grizzlebrand. I think we do this too. We can't. So that gives us 5. Yeah, let's attack. Oh, we lost our mana. Forgot about that. That's okay. We can put Lutri in hand. And just chill. Got Remand. Remand plus Lutri is nice. Psychic Frog. Yeah. Revoker? What would you choose? Mox Pearl? I mean, I want to just remand to draw a card, basically. Land. You can play your Revoker now. I think we might just star charts for 7 now, like for just the 2 mana, just to see if we can grab like something good. Like a Go for the throat. Actually, Snuff Out just kills both of his creatures with Lutri, and then I guess either one works, right? No, because only no non-black. Wow, so Go for the Throat will kill Frog, and Snuff Out will kill Revoker, but they won't kill the other one. I mean, Frog is the bigger threat, so they Go for the Throat here. Let's play our blue mana. Wheel of Fortune just wins, though, right? Because we just Orcish Bowmasters him. Yeah. Even like we could just wheel plus Lutri on the wheel. So pay for wheel, Lutri. Yep. Okay, this deck is it's something. It's got good cards in it at least. It's got good cards in it at least. What do we got? This looks pretty good. Turn one Shelldock is a little whatever, but rest of the hand's great. Rest of the hand is great. What makes you think I showered this time? It's interesting. Adeline, she gonna die. Feel that. Play Urza. They probably have Minsc and Boo then if they've got Commercial District in their deck. I guess. Yeah, just swing with everything here. Good Night's Whisper. I don't hate it. Let's go like this. There's Grizzlebrand. Flame Slash on the Urza, sure. Crack our Tarn. Let's get... We don't have a red source, right? Let's grab red. Okay, swing for 3. We'll put Lutri in hand because we can still cast Snuff Out and Bowmasters. Wandering Emperor. So she might exile the thing, but then we can...
My people must contend with me.
Didn't exile the thing. Okay.
Let your blade do the talking. Keep watch for intruders.
Maybe take 2 here. We could just Lutri and block, or we could snuff out double those, like... I don't know, I'm okay with taking 3, though. Then we just Bowmasters, kill Emperor.
That's
We don't even have to take 4 for this. Hold full control. Let's just cast it normally. Target a non-black creature. Submit. Pay. And then Lutri. Snuff out the other one. All right. They are dead on board. Just have like a flicker. That'd be kind of crazy. Kind of cool. Touch the Spirit Realm or Ephemerate or something. Not. So we swing. He has to block Lutri or this, and then still takes lethal. If we swing with everything except Strix, still works. So he has to remove something. He has to remove Lutri. Helix, okay. So we kept up Strix, was just in case something like that happened. Definitely could lose this game. Inti means we probably do lose. Yeah, we don't have the damnation, unfortunately. And he just gets to give this guy trample. Yeah. Yeah, he's at 22. We're at 21. Like, can flash Grizzlebrand, but it's not going to do anything. If it was Archon, it would do something. But yeah, it's just dead. Dang, that was super winnable. He just really had the 2 cards that beat us there. It's too bad. That's too bad. That was super winnable. Just a couple unfortunate draws and him drawing particularly well there at the end. Sealed that deal on that one. Like, we had a lot of live draws, but Flash was not one of them. Maybe we don't even need to be running Flash, to be honest. Like, it only pairs with 1 card in our deck. It technically gets Griselbrand out of our hands so that we can then cast it. What is happening? Why does it go there? So if we take out... I think Flash is just sort of bait. If we take out Flash, we can play something slightly more impactful. Like, I don't hate like a Trespasser. Seems fine. Not to mention, like, we could have potentially just flashed in Griselbrand, but we had 2 black mana the whole game, even though most of our mana in our deck is black. I don't love this hand, but I'm not going to mulligan it. Inquisition. Wow, okay. Well, let's take the memory lapse. He'll play Curator next turn. Maybe we take Curator. Hard to say. I mean, we take Memory Lapse and he's not casting Force for a while, but Keen-Eyed Curator could just kill us by itself if we don't actually draw anything. We can't cast Urza with our mana that we have in our hand. I'd rather take Curator. It's just his turn 2 play, right? And he could like force negate the Mox Pearl or something here, but who cares? Yeah, no blue. GSC for 1. Halfling is fine. So we can't Snapcaster Inquisition because I played the red mana, so we just have to play DRC. Wow, what a top deck. Wheel of Fortune. And we can Inquisition him, get the Surveil. Throw that away. Psychic Frog. I mean, the Frog's a bigger problem than either of these, to be honest. I mean, we could, like... He should swing with Ice Till, but it's not. Yeah, not being able to cast Urza here is a bit rough. You can put Lutri into hand. Attacks. Okay, this is blue mana, so his memory lapse is online now. Riddler draws a card. Got another land. Milled Hull Breacher. That's good. It's good at least. If we do this, we can wheel. I don't know if wheeling's good here, though. I think we just have to wait. He'll play his Quantum Riddler next turn. We just don't really have any answers. Wheel gets rid of his counter spells. I mean, it might just be worth it just to get rid of his counter spells, right? Like, cast Wheel, Surveil. If he memory lapses, we can Lutri and just wheel again. Wheel goes back on top for us. Is that good? Sure. Snuff out on the Ice Till. Swing for 5. Now at least we can reanimate Urza. And hold up Mana Drain Remand. Well, one or the other, I guess. Boot. Make 3 mana. Safekeeper. I mean, we could make a sack of land. But I don't know how much that really does anything. Probably still need to do it, though. Get a Surveil. Yep. Memory lapse is good. Then we can just reanimate Urza here. Wow, we can reanimate Hull Breacher and then wheel, and that's even better. That's crazy. I could want it to be like this. Guess he could have force. No, because it's in his graveyard. We could just cast Archon. What's up, Calvin? Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty good play. Let's just cast Archon. Yeah, he gave up. The reanimate the whole breacher into the wheel, dude. That was sick. If only we had whole breacher in our deck. Didn't need it though, I guess. We got the W. It's kind of dark. Get some light. W secured. We're 2-1, baby. Let's go. Giddy, what are you doing? There's just nowhere for you to go over here, my dude. Nowhere to go, huh? Oh, this is an awful hand. Have to mulligan this. We literally can't cast Ragavan with this hand, so we have to mulligan this too. Just kidding. Not mulliganing this. I probably should have, but I'm not gonna go to fucking 5 cards. It's not happening. You have a turn on Ragavan? Oh, Hierarch, okay. Well, at least we can Inquisition him here. He has Comet. Okay. Take the Lightning Bolt. Kitty, stop. Stop. Because if we go for the throat on the Noble Hierarch, he doesn't have white for Comet yet. He can hit us for 1 here if he wants. Drew our 2 red cards when we can't cast them. But yeah, this means he can't play Comet unless he draws a white source. He did not. So play Tursa, though. Yeah, unfortunately, we're drawing red cards with our red land that doesn't make red right now. So Magic just sort of is in its pissy little mood where it wants to fuck us. Just fuck us in the butt. Oh, goody. Yay. Nope, now he gets to cast Comet. Yeah, we're dead. Game's over. Just like that. I'll get Comet next turn. I mean, even if we draw a red source here, it doesn't matter. On his Ravager. Yeah, he's living his best life here. Bowmasters. Bowmasters is nice, but it's like doesn't really do anything. I guess if he does his Ravager thing, right? Like he can discard his hand, draw, and then we can Bowmasters in response. Or so he does damage to us. Okay. I think we just hit Comet. Well, he'll draw 3 and then Comet will die. One, 2, 3. And then we can block the Tursa. We still can't draw cards, so we're just drawing only our red cards with no red. There's like 3 red cards in the deck, and this is all of them, and we just didn't draw red land. That sucks. Yeah, now he gets the Galvanic to kill it. Yep. I'm probably just playing Lutri here. like as a creature, because I just don't have any other plays. Literally every other card in my hand is uncastable at the moment. And we need bodies. Fable. Yeah, you do nothing. Man, Magic does not want us to win games. It is very clear to me. That is very clear to me. The MTG gods have decided that we don't get to win. Just cast something big and then I can memory lapse it. Like one big thing. Be awesome. That is not one big thing. Not a lot I can do about it though. You can just ping us 4 turns in a row. Okay. Cast something for 5. I mean, I might as well do this at this point. Just not ever casting anything else. Persist. Persist kills Bowmaster, so that's not worth doing. Yeah, we just drew a dead card again. Yeah, Persist just doesn't work with Bowmasters. And it's the only card we have in our graveyard that's a creature. So we drew dead again. There's not that many dead draws. This was like pretty much the only one left. Like a land would have been fine. A red or black land would have been great. Which is a huge portion of our deck, by the way. A massive amount of our deck is... I just get Comet back. Nice. I would just get Comet and play Comet if I was him. But yeah, Magic clearly doesn't agree with how we play the game, apparently, so it's decided, predetermined the winner of this game. I mean, you play your bat, like the bat take something that, like literally there's 6 dead cards in my hand. Yeah. Comet could just win right here, right? If he gets a 4 or a 5, we just die. Yeah, nice. GG. Stuck on 3 lands the whole game with red cards in hand. That is a classic Zach situation right there. Well, we're 2-2 at least. Got one more chance. Surely that can't happen again. Surely it can't happen again, right? Right? Nah. Nah, surely that doesn't happen again. Sir, hey, no. 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 What is this garbage? we go. Let me put persist back. Another Boros deck, huh? Well, guess we take their Inquisition. You can just make dudes. We're going to play the DRC. They can choose between a braid and making a dude. He makes a dude. Sir, what are you doing, kitty? What's going on, man? Hey, stop. Stop. Mox Erpel. And Tolarian Academy. Wow. You can just cast... You can almost cast Golos. Cool, cool. Surveil? Sure. If he just says land into Golos, we can remand. Hey, your Mox Opal's off. Doesn't work right now, sir. It is card draw. Okay. Yeah, we just have to memory lapse. Like ideally, he just goes land Golos, right? I think we start charts now. Snapcaster. Snapcaster is really good, actually. I'll take the Snapcaster, play the land. Guess I'll just try Trinket Mage again here. We can just Snapcaster. Remand. Sheldock's decent. grab a swamp, I guess. Sheldock. Urza, I suppose. Do we just wheel? Do we just send it? I don't have to. Sure. So he could draw land, go land Golos. If he doesn't draw land, he'll just do Trinket Mage again. But now he'll be able to get a 1-cost or less. And maybe play Golos if it's like a Mana Crypt. If it's a Mana Crypt, he can play Golos. Or no, if it's a Mana Crypt, he can't play Golos still. It'd have to be... I guess he can't play Golos off of just one card here. But he got some Mox Pearl, so he'll have 3 mana. Okay. We can play our Urza if we want. Let's draw first with the Strix. Hull Breacher. Sure, it's a good thing we didn't play Urza then. Or, I mean, didn't play Wheel. But yeah, that makes everything a little harder. Just a land. Got the land off the top, I guess, at least. Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't go for Wheel. But he's got a bunch of mana now. And a bunch of cards. He finally drew a land. That's probably what he drew for turn. He would have played it last turn otherwise. We have removal in the deck to get rid of Hull Breacher. It's just a matter of drawing it. Let's get some Polluted Delta. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Hierarch. I mean, we'll just block with this mage if he attacks. Yeah. Yep. Block with Snapcaster. ERC's online. Well. Ragavan. So we'll attack for 3. Braid here doesn't really matter. That's fine. Let's activate again. And kill Hull Breacher finally. And 6 retrofitter. You could like retrofitter, reprieve his own retrofitter, and then just cast retrofitter. That's what I would do. Got the floating mana anyway. Yeah, you just reprieve your own retrofitter and then Titania. Okay, well. The best draw in our deck is Bowmasters. If we draw Bowmasters, we can Bowmasters Wheel of Fortune, and then things go kind of crazy. But he does have Reprieve, so... Yeah, kills our flyer. We'll take 6 if he swings with his 6. Yeah, I mean... I guess we could block with Ragavan, but... Game's not looking particularly good. Little Titania. He's going to get another 5/3, but at least we get rid of her. Yeah, we kind of just have to wheel, huh? Are we just dead? I mean, he kills the Ragavan. I mean, we're for sure dead if we wheel, so... I think we just put Lutri in hand. It's not like there's nothing else we can really do. But you can make a 1/1. You can kill Ragavan, then we have 3 blockers. Zurin Orb, thank God we killed Titania. So we're dead next turn for sure, at the very least. If not this turn. We basically have to just draw Bowmasters. Yeah, if he swings with the 7/7, I'll block with Ragavan because it would die to Ren and 6 anyway. We have to live this turn. Just go like this. Go like this. Holy shit, we drew it. No way we drew it. No fucking way we drew it, dude. So we can... This guy... Wait, do we have enough mana? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 3... Oh, holy shit. If we just do this, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. 3, 4, 5, 6, This is 6, 8. So we do have it. So basically what we do, full control. We cast Wheel using Mox Pearl. Then we cast Lutri. Then we resolve Lutri. Target Wheel. Resolve. Then we Bowmasters. I think we just have to kill his whole board here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go, dude. We were about to lose and we ended in a draw. Let's fucking go, dude. Oh my god, that was crazy. That was crazy. Holy shit. We were about to lose and our play resulted in a draw. Let's fucking go. I will take that. I will take a almost assured loss that now is just a nullified game. Let's fucking go. That's hilarious. Oh my god. This is a good hand. Pluto Delta doesn't get a red source, so we can't play DRC until turn 2. Which is a little unfortunate. But we'll play Pluto Delta first. Tamio? Wander? Sapphire. Great. Okay. We've got... I guess we just need blue. Let's play Dark Slick. Let's play Baleful Strix. Okay. That's fine. Take War. We'll take 6. Cool. That helps. So we can go... Oh, just kidding. We can go for the throat on the 6/6. Kitty, hey, you've got to stop. Please, please, please. Thank you. I mean, if he didn't counter that, could be a stern scolding or something, though. So you can equip this, and it's going to be big. Let's play DRC. Yeah, Retrofitter is going to be the end of us. Retreat a hand. Let's just send out the Bowmasters now. You can do is like retrofitter foundry stuff. Might be better to just shoot him in the face so we get the 1/1. But we'll make him do the retrofitty stuff now. Oh, guess not. Didn't want to. Okay. Play Urza. I don't want to attack because you can turn that into something. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're one of land away from hard casting Archon. Mana Crypt. Sure, it's more mana. Yeah. Let's block with the Orc token. Star Charts is pretty good here. Pass it now, because there's live draws we could get. Let's see what's on top. Mana Drain is one of those draws. Grab Mana Drain and another land so that we can cast Archon next turn. I guess we cast the Trespasser now. No, because we want to hold up Mana Drain. Takes 3 from the crypts. We're just going to block with DRC here. Because we want the blue mana from the 1/1. Inquisition's good. It does delay what we want to do by a turn, but we can Inquisition here. Maybe just cast Lutri. Yep. Force of Will, Fractured Identity. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's go 1, 2. Three. I guess we just play the Trespasser as a blocker. We can hit our DRC to gain us a life. There's probably blocking with just the 1/1 guy here now, though. Fractured Identity, Force of Will is quite a hand to have. Oh, he can just get us in the air. Yeah. Yeah. Not looking great. Dang. Unfortunate draws. Plus his hand was fucking stacked. Holy shit. I don't know if that game was winnable. His draw was crazy, dude. Well, 2 and 3 is about our fucking average, so at least we're consistent. Okay. Well, that's all my gems. There they go. They're all gone. Ugh. They're all gone. Yeah, so I'm done with cube draft now. Since I ran out of gems, I'm done with draft until Lorwyn comes out. I did do the pre-order, so I'll have I have a couple sealed tokens, and I think 4 draft tokens, so be able to do those on stream and stuff like that. But yeah, we're done with Magic for now. What are we playing, though? What are we playing? A lot of fun stuff we could play. A lot of fun stuff we could play. Hmm. Could play Blueprints. Blueprints is fun. Down for a little Blueprints. I'm going to start up the game, but I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, and I will be right back. Oh, my mic was off the whole time. That sucks. I am going to take off. Have a great night, Calvin, Jose, everyone else who's lurking, hanging out, chatting. Appreciate y'all being here. I am going to take off for the night. Yeah. Dude, I muted it. I didn't unmute when I came back from the bathroom. It was literally, I was talking the whole time. That's just fucking hilarious. I'm gonna take off though. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. You should do that more often.